Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's vlog. Sorry for the not so great lighting. I don't know what my camera is doing and why it's making all the light behind us streaky like that, so I moved over here, and even over here it's not that great. But today's video is going to be the start of our last Florida vlog. Today is our last full day here in Florida, and I'm going to be spending today getting us ready to head home. I actually have a load of laundry in. I need to, of course, pack all our stuff up. My grandma is actually going to be coming over today because my mom is at work. So she's going to come over and spend some time with the boys before we head out tomorrow morning. And while she's here, I'll go ahead and pack our suitcase. So that is why I threw our laundry in already. It is around maybe like 9:30, so not too early of a start to the vlog. Oh, look, one of the kitties got out. The little kitties have gotten so big in just the 10 days that we've been here, and they've figured out how to jump out of the little enclosure that my mom and stepmom made in the front of the house. And so they basically had the run of the house since like yesterday. But it is not too early of a start to the day. We really didn't do too much this morning. I actually went ahead and ordered our groceries to be picked up tomorrow once we get home. And then, like I said, I threw in the laundry. So I'm waiting for that to be done in the washing machine so that I could switch it over to the dryer. And then my grandma should be here around noon, and she will preoccupy the boys so I can head into my room and start the packing process. Our trip has gone by so fast. I've mentioned this before. I feel like heading home, it's going to be crunch time for baby girl. She is looking gigantic. I feel like I've grown so much just being here. When we get back on Friday, I will be 32 weeks, which is insane. But I have a little bit of anxiety heading back to New York because I feel like it's just going to be crunch time for getting everything ready for baby girl. I did want to update you guys quickly. I did mention over on Instagram briefly that since my weekend vlog where you guys saw or heard that Jack had an ear infection, I actually had to take Ben to the doctor yesterday, and he too had an ear infection and strep throat again. This is his second round of strep throat in the last like 3 weeks. Bobby, is no fighting. So I did make ENT appointments for us for the end of April. Yesterday was like so chaotic. I was going to vlog yesterday, but he wasn't feeling too well, and I knew it was only a matter of time before he developed an ear infection. But strep throat was not on my card of things happening here. He woke up yesterday. He is. All right, I'll get him in 1 second. He woke up yesterday complaining of a sore throat and a headache, and those are like his telltale signs of strep throat. The little kitty is, where is he? Biting the wires. No thank you down there. No, come on. This one is Phoebe. The little girl has a black nose and the little boy has a pink nose. But I'm going to go and wait for the laundry to be done and then formulate a little game plan for packing. Okay.
A yellow pack.
I don't know. I've never seen yellow. The boys and I just had some lunch.
A gummy.
Our laundry is done. I just took it out of the dryer. My grandma should be here very soon. I'm going to just bring this into my room so when she gets here, I can start the packing process. I'm going to start by folding all of this and emptying out my suitcase and making piles on the bed so that I can account for everything. I still have that list on my phone from when we packed to come down here that I will check things off as I go. Our flight is super early tomorrow, so I need to get everything packed today. I can't leave anything. I need to just, of course, pack like sound machine, camera, whatever we wear to bed tonight. That will have to be left for tomorrow. But I want to make sure by the time I get into bed tonight, and after I take my prenatal, and after I put my lotion on my belly, like all my toiletries are packed, all the boys' stuff. So that's my game plan. I have iPads charging. Surprisingly, the boys did not use their iPads the entire time that we were here. They rarely even use it on the airplane, but I do want to make sure that those are charged for us to go. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. So when my grandma comes, I will jump into the packing process. Okay, everything is in the suitcase that I can fit in there. I need my toiletry bag, the boys' medicine bag, which came in handy this time around, milk sippy cups, camera, and sound machine I'm gonna put in the bag on the way home. I always bring it in my carry-on on the way down just in case my luggage gets lost and I need to go to bed that night. I at least have that in my carry-on bag, but sending it home, I'm just going to send it home in the suitcase. And then of course, like I said, the clothes that we're wearing. And I think that's everything that needs to go in there. I did lay out pajamas for the boys tonight, travel home outfit for them, travel home outfit for me, pajamas for me for tonight. So I'm feeling good about where I'm at right now. I'm most likely going to have to leave toiletries for later. Medicine I can do, I can like put it all in the bag tonight and leave out just what I need for them for tomorrow morning. So that was quick and easy. I could check at least the clothes and shoes off my list. God, guys, what a disaster. I'm clearly in my car now. I am actually sitting outside of a Stop and Shop waiting to pick up my groceries. Our flight got in a little bit delayed, 30 minutes, not too much. However, I called Harris when we landed, and he told me that he drove all the way to JFK Airport in his car without the car seats, realized about 8 minutes away from the airport that he was in his car. He then had to drive all the way home and get my car to come back and pick us up. He did not pick us up until about an hour after our flight got in, and then he did have me drive home. All I wanted to do was sleep in the car. I've been up since 3:30. I am so tired. But he had to take off of work today, so he had a bunch of emails and people were calling him. We didn't think it was going to take this long for him to come and get us. So he was answering emails. I drove home from the airport. I had to drive to the airport this morning because my mom's leg was hurting her again. So then I had to drive home from JFK 45 minutes. Harris didn't realize that he had the AC on full blast in the front of the car, but the heat on full blast in the back of the car. And I turned around and Jack had sweat on his upper lip and white lips. He looked so nauseous. I was so afraid he was going to throw up in the car. Thankfully, we opened the windows, blasted the AC back there, and got it to cool down and got him to calm down. So I just dropped them off at the house. I am beyond starving. I need to eat something once I get home with the groceries. The boys need to eat something. And then Harris has to go out again tonight, go all the way back into the city. He needs to leave at 3:30. It's about 1 o'clock right now. And I am running on like no sleep. I am so tired, and I have to do all of like the afternoon bedtime routine, figure out dinner for us later on. But my main priority right now, I'm like watching the doors, is to pick up our groceries head home and make some lunch for the boys and I, get something in us, and then come up with a game plan. I kind of want to throw some laundry in. The boys need a bath. I'll probably give it to them. I don't know, maybe I'll wait to do that until later. I don't really want to mess with Jack too much if he's still nauseous once I get home. They're taking antibiotics right now, and we woke up at 4 a.m. and obviously they didn't have breakfast. He had like 2 apple sauces and half a granola bar, and not eating on antibiotics to begin with can make you feel sick and nauseous. So I just don't know how he's gonna be feeling the rest of the day. Car sickness is like one of the worst feelings in the world. Thankfully, he did not actually get sick in my car, but what a disaster. Very, very, very long travel day. But I'm glad we're home. A little bit chilly here, not too much. But I'm so glad that that travel day is over with and we're home. Also, the boys slept on the flight. Like, the flight overall, even for us getting delayed just a little bit on the runway, we had to take an alternate route. Even with that, the flight was only 2 hours and 20 minutes, and Ben slept for the first hour of the flight and Jack slept for the second hour of the flight. So overall, in the flight, like, the boys did really well and the flight was super easy. It was just after that it was a complete disaster and a complete mess. But I wanted to update you guys on that. I am going to patiently wait for my groceries and then go home and stuff my face because I am so hungry. Okay, Harris is out now. He left to go back up to the city. He's been super busy heading into the city a lot. The boys and I actually went up ordering pizza for dinner. I needed some good old New York food for dinner. I am so sorry for the background noise. I have not only my TV on, but the downstairs TV on. I'm like running on empty. I passed out before. I slept for like an hour on the couch before Harris wound up leaving, and then woke up and jumped into dinner, but we have full bellies. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm glad I got a little bit of a nap in, but the boys are now in the bath. I need to bring up all their blankets from downstairs and get their beds made, and then once they're done with their nap, I desperately need to jump in and take a shower. Okay, I am back in the car. It's actually the next day. My face is so red. I just got home from my 32-week prenatal appointment and they had the heat blasting in there. I was dripping sweat like the entire time. So that is why my face is so red, even with the AC blasting on my drive home. But I just got home and I want to go ahead and edit this vlog, so I quickly wanted to jump on here to go ahead and end it since I never went ahead and did that last night. After I made the boys' beds, they finished their bath and then I jumped in for a shower and I got them off to bed pretty early. Ben was telling me that he was tired, and then I myself went to bed at like 8:15 I think I laid down, and I knocked out. I was so tired. Unfortunately, Ben did wake up in the middle of the night coughing. He was up around 4 o'clock and then didn't really fall back asleep. He slept for maybe like 30 minutes from like 5:30 to 6. So I'm a little bit tired this morning, but I will update you guys on my 32-week prenatal appointment in a future video. I really want to close out this vlog and have it not be too long because all my videos lately have been like 20 plus minutes, and I just wanted a quick little pack with me travel home update style vlog for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed my Florida content. I think I only wound up getting like 3 videos up this time. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed all of those, and get ready for all of the nesting content to come. I have such a long list going on my phone of everything that I need to do for baby girl, and almost every single video coming up is going to be different ways and things that I am preparing for her. So I am super excited to start this countdown, so stay tuned for all of that. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.